welcome to the video. So let's jump on to the most important question that we have, which is how much is the tuition fee in US. And I'll be talking here only about the masters, not the bachelors, and specifically for the technology majors, computer science, information systems, management information systems, and such. And some of these numbers will or can also apply to the businessman majors. So if I were to give you a very rough estimate, a ballpark value, then it would be $30,000 to 50,000 US dollars. 30,000 on the lower end and 50,000 on the upper end. And again, this is a very rough estimate. It depends on lots and lots of factors. Which university or college you're going to, is that a public or is that a private, and in which area is that, and if it's a Ivy League school, then it may even range from $80,000 to $200,000. But this is like a common affordable university range, which is sufficient enough to get you a good job in the US. Now let's jump on to the second question that we have, and I think that's the more important question, because $30,000 to $50,000 is I mean, it is very difficult to make it less than 30,000. But I mean, you don't have much control over the tuition fee, but you have more control over the second question, which is how you can in some ways lower this amount. Okay, so let's jump on to this. So the first method is a bit obvious method if you have a scholarship. Most private universities, they will not offer you scholarship, or even public half and private half universities, they will also not offer you scholarship, because they reserve the scholarship mostly for the PhD students. They used to give it to the master students, but nowadays they mostly give it to the PhD students. But if it's a public university, University of Colorado or California State Universities, all these state universities, then you may end up getting some scholarship, $5,000, $10,000, and you will end up paying less tuition fee. But this is more for people who have very good profile, good work experience, and I can understand not everyone can, be eligible for scholarship. I was not. Okay, so the other point is, and I think you can very much control the second point, that is doing more credits or doing more subjects in a semester. So in a semester you will so this is a law in US that a student has to be a full-time student all the time. You cannot take less than 3 subjects, like one subject and just roam around. So you have to take at least 3 subjects. But now the catch here is, suppose you have $5,000 fee for one subject, and for master you have to complete, I think, around 10 subjects in most of the universities. So for 3 subjects you mostly pay the full amount. 3 subjects, $5,000 each, $15,000 one semester. But this is really interesting that for the 4th subject you will only pay $500, and for some universities it is applicable that for the 5th subject there will be no fee, because and And this is actually more like easier said than done, because in India we have like 6 subjects, 7 subjects and stuff like that for one semester, and we easily manage it. But in US you really have to put a lot and lots of effort to get a good grade in a subject, because if you don't get good grade, you don't learn, then you will not get a job and you will end up wasting all the tuition fee. So 3 subjects per semester is good, but 4 is hard to manage. You will be like doing the assignments all the time, and fifth, doing 5 subjects in a semester is like crazy. So but so if you do it in 4 semesters, like 3 subjects in the first 3 semesters and 1 subject in the last semester, you will end up paying fee on the upper end, which is $50,000. And if you manage to, like doing four subjects for the first 2 semesters and doing just 2 subjects in the third semester, you may end up paying $30,000 or $35,000. But that would be very hard to do. Okay, but still a good option. Okay, so the third point is if you manage to get an internship. I think this is the best idea. You will not have to rush your courses, and if you the master courses are generally in the evening, so if you do some kind of internship 20 hours a week somewhere around the college downtown, then you can pay your fees from that internship. You will not be able to manage your entire fees, but you will be able to manage a huge part of your tuition fee from that internship. And moreover, and the real benefit of internship is not even in the money, it's in the work experience. You will have US work experience, which will help you get a full-time job in US after you graduate. And other fourth point is to get an on-campus job. This may be teaching assistant, research assistant, not specifically in a big company, but in your college itself. And here you will not be able to manage huge chunk of your tuition fee, but you will end up earning or saving some money, but at least pay your own expenses. So this option will not contribute much in lowering your tuition fee, but it's helpful. And the last option is, and I would not be recommending this option, this would be to go in a less expensive university which will not have much accreditation. They mostly tend to accept everybody, and they may even provide you a master's degree in 20,000 or 25,000. But again, it is very risky to study in these universities. They may lose accreditation, and if they lose accreditation, you will not be eligible for work permit. So I think this is you should not pick this last option. And that's it for this video. Let me know which topic you guys have more questions. You can leave the questions in the comment box, and I can make separate video on those questions. Thank you. Thanks for watching the video.